कब होगा?
आज 17 जनवरी सन 1982 हम श्री अमोल पालेकर और श्रीमती चित्रा पालेकर के साथ बातचीत रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं.
But I suppose it's not that you can't do a thing. I mean, you can do anything.
Right.
But that's not the point. The point is, मुझे लगता है कि सिनेमा का जो advantage है over theatre, that whole mass of audience, you know, all those 800, 900 people, he can pull them
Right.
to a close. I mean, this tableau we will see in theatre sitting as a design in a particular frame. But here you can break that frame, you can go closer and he can focus your attention on just a little point here and a gesture here and a gesture there. You know, that way तो stage पे torch लेके दिखाना पड़ेगा, फिर भी नहीं दिखाई देगा. You know?
No, the point
not
is
that well.
I mean, obviously 2 points come to my mind. One is, first and foremost, suppose you are able to do it and you are able to hold the audience, why not?
Why not? Exactly, that's the question.
The question is, yes, you do it for 2 hours, you just keep one tableau and somebody, the off sound is, if that can hold, I think it can be a perfect valid theatre, why not?
Could it be that we would make 10 plays out of in the same way?
Yes,
10,
yes,
10
why
or
not?
20 plays in the same
Well,
way?
Yes.
you should try. This is a
No,
theoretical
in
question.
fact, I think on this issue, I will say something which would immediately start a big fight. So I will purposely start it, not only for the sake of fight, but because I believe in it also. I think we have this kind of wrong ideas about variety. You know, the moment I give you a play, one comedy and then one serious play and one
Classic.
movement play and one classic, then we all say, ki, my God, Amol has such a range. He is giving us so many beautiful things. Fine. But I think any serious creator is always obsessed with one thing and he goes on searching in the same on the same point. He would go on probing into it and he would go on tackling the same problem from different angles again and again, all over again. I think it is one essential quality of a master or one who's serious with serious approach. Like I mean, in field of painting or in field of literature, we usually accept it without any question. But when it comes to theatre or cinema, we immediately pass a judgment that, oh my God, that man is finished. He is just repeating himself. I personally think that this our approach, that we need only variety to prove something, is that itself I personally find very naive. And a person like every time in Calcutta particularly I hear this argument about Badal Sarkar, that oh my God, he is doing the same kind of thing and you have seen one play of his and then now you don't have to see anything because he is doing only the same thing all over again and again. I personally think that here is a man who believes and he is trying to probe into the same problem, because to him that is the problem which is of utmost importance. He is probing into it, he is going from different angles, different sides, and he is trying to find all those things.
No, Amol, but I think if we find that aspect there, that he is trying to find in different ways, by different means the same thing, we won't have objection. But whenever sensible people say that he is repeating himself, then definitely he is repeating, he is not giving something new, or at least a new vision or a new perspective to the whole thing. And I think you understand well what I mean when
Correct.
I say it.
Correct.
That let the problem be same, let the style be same, but at the same time a creative writer or an actor or a director, he will add something which will make it more impressive, let me say, or at least the audience will feel that it is something new that he is giving to me.
Correct.
Philosophically and in so far as form and content.
But what,
Let him
what,
believe in the same thing, we
no,
don't mind
what,
that.
no, what I was trying to say is that what we tend to expect out of any art form is first and foremost, as you rightly use the word, that we want to be impressed first and foremost. And immediately we get impressed by anything offered which is new. It is very easy for us to be impressed.
Only because it is new.
Only because it is new. Whether it is valid or not comes much later, which I think is a wrong way. I mean, I personally feel it is a wrong way of looking at things. Same thing. Fine. I mean, there is nothing new being offered. Just for the sake of argument, nothing new is being offered. But if that same thing consistently, if it still holds you, and if it still bothers you, I think it is perfectly valid.
Till it holds us, there is no problem. Nobody will say that he is repeating. It's only that comes when it doesn't
Nay,
hold
but
us.
now,
It doesn't
nay,
hold. Only
nay,
then that comment
now
comes.
the question would, then we would go to a second question, that why doesn't it hold us? Maybe because we are looking only for variety, because we are only looking for a new thing, we are not really thinking about the problem or the content. That also may be, I mean, let's not try to put the entire blame on the performer, but it may be with us also.
But,
Like, why I am trying to why I am trying to say this is because I find this more and more disturbing. In field of painting, we come to accept Picasso's Blue Period as one of the masterpieces, where he rejects all the colors and keeps painting only in one. Now, you also have to give that benefit of doubt that here is a man who's capable, who has proved his capability, and now as a matter of choice he is rejecting, which I think is a very important factor. That, like this film I haven't seen, but whatever he was saying, I could gather, like Oriancho also.
Yeah. You know,
Yancho.
you
Huh.
almost started feeling he's gone now. All he knows is some compositions and nude girls running around. And then he suddenly once again finds it. So there is always, I suppose, a phase in any creator's mind where his work may not come up to the expectation of the audience for the simple reason he himself is groping, you know. And in theatre maybe the other things are not just giving a new content in a distant thing, but he may be trying to find out the actors' responses. Maybe his actors are being trained through every production to respond more physically, to respond more mentally, and maybe they have not come up to perfection yet. But to me, if the work is not perfect, it doesn't matter.
That
If it is
process-
going on a
Exactly.
line,
That
it's
process is
exciting.
more important.
In fact, it's much more
It's
exciting
much
when
more
you
exciting.
see
A
something
glossy
growing and
production
happening.
never excites me.
When
I
you
mean,
expose the limitation of the artist, I say he is not able to break. Suppose I find out from Bajoi that he is not able to get away from his limitations, and that could be the boring point, you know.
Yeah.
So
No, no,
who would judge
why?
that?
Actually, we should
What-
talk only on Babalda
yes.
No, no,
because
I was talking about
What I am
it can
trying
take
to
a
say,
different-
what I am trying to say is that the end result may not be satisfactory. But because the end result is not satisfactory, let's not reject the process. All I am trying to say is this, that maybe, I mean, let's say for instance that what Badalda is doing today, no, we can't find it interesting, it doesn't hold us, fine. But that does not prove that the process of repeating himself and trying to probe into it, we cannot reject the process. That process is a very legitimate and a very valid process. That's what I am trying to say.
Vatsayana has given an example of diving. You dive and dive, you may not get pearls, but diving itself has its own.
But the question of
No, let us now turn the question to Amol
Yes.
himself. Yes.
the process, when we come to process, when you're talking of process, when you go to see a film or you go to see a theatre, what you expect from the audience or even from critics or anyone going to see, जिसको दर्शक कहते हैं या सामाजिक कहते हैं, so if you put a खाली stage there, empty stage, nothing there, just no lights even, not playing of lights from this and this angle, no, absolute dark stage, would your audience accept this only if some words are coming for half an hour? Would your audience?
It's a very theoretical way.
Wait, I'll try
No,
to-
wait, wait,
I'll try
wait.
to
What I
answer.
mean is these things should be
It depends
tried
on the
out.
words.
No, these things should be tried. It's very difficult to theoretically reply whether the audience would.
This has been
Wait,
tried
let's-
in the film of Godard, that's why I'm saying.
Okay,
Wait,
but
one
there
second,
people do
one
see.
second.
There's a blank
First-
screen.
Try it on theatre, people
No,
don't throw
first and-
tomatoes, it means it's held, you know. I mean,
First and foremost,
Last impression,
हाँ,
just like.
नहीं, first and foremost, I think again that we will have to go to another point that you cannot answer this question theoretically for the simple reason that which audience are you talking about?
Exactly.
That's right.
हाँ?
I'm going to add a question. जैसे अभी आपने कहा कि पिकासो ने ब्लू रंग का इस्तेमाल किया और वो करते गए, पर पिकासो इसलिए अमर नहीं हुई कि उन्होंने ब्लू रंग का इस्तेमाल किया, उन्होंने नई नई चीज़ें दी ब्लू रंग के माध्यम से। प्रश्न बादलदा का नहीं है, किसी एक व्यक्ति का नहीं है, प्रश्न ये है कि हर कलाकार जब अपने आप को सिर्फ दोहराने लग जाता है, ये यात्रा हो सकती है और एक बिंदु से जब रेखा बनती है तो बिंदु का तत्व उसमें रहेगा, पर वो रेखा के लिए आपको खींचना होगा। अगर आप वहीं खड़े खड़े अपने आप को दोहराते रहे तो आप कौन से सामाजिक की बात करते हैं, कौन से दर्शक की बात करते हैं और कहाँ जस्टिफाई करते हैं। जैसे माधवी जी ने कहा कि डाइव इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट, बट इफ यू डोंट गिव डीपर इन द डाइव, then how can you get a pearl? You have to go further deeper. That's the question. मतलब जो एक ही अगर हम उसमें जीते
उस-
हैं तो आगे-
प्रयोग-
नहीं, उसमें फिर से जैसे आपने कहा कि पिकासो अमर हुआ, वो अमर कब हुआ? आज after so many years now we can look back on Picasso's entire work and then we can gauge. Now we are trying to find the same kind of looking back system of our contemporaries, which is not possible. आज
I wouldn't say that Picasso earned his name after his death. No, no. Throughout his career, last 50 years.
नहीं, we are not talking about earning name.
No, no, I'm-
Earning name would be very.
Earning name was because of his creations. So the creation, the process of creation was going on all this.
नहीं,
years.
but the
Actually,
process
I
is-
personally think that we shouldn't keep on talking about names, because then what happens is we go into individual problems and the general problems get pushed aside.
No.
So it's not because of Badal Sarkar or Godard that's important. I think the summing up of this little thing was that we were talking of a creative process as against trying variety or say experimenting, even at the risk of people rejecting it, and the validity of an experiment as
Why?
against communication. You know, I mean, ultimately one wants to communicate, but just because today you do something and people do not immediately respond, do we reject it? I mean, that's what we were.
But
And the
actually,
other thing,
हाँ.
just one. The
Turn
other
it to
thing,
Amar
where-
Palekar,
yes, I'll turn
this
it,
side,
but
yes.
I'll also do a quick summing up of the point where reached as Chitra has very rightly said that we should come to a point. Now, what happened, the point with which we started this morning with Godard, and if we just go back to that little point where Godard was trying to do, is to deconstruct our response. Now, we take this picture as something, and Godard, with his 45 minutes, he proves that we were looking at it the wrong way. We were not looking at the picture at all. We were taking it for granted. Jane Fonda in Vietnam, fine, it's great, we're happy. And then we look at Jane Fonda, then we look at the other Vietnamese, then we look at the picture as a whole. Then we look at the picture in relation to Jane Fonda in other films, etc. And the whole picture collapses, it decomposes before our eyes, and we see how what we were seeing was not what we were really seeing. If we try the same kind of exercise, and there Godard becomes very important to me and becomes exciting, is that we should try to do the same thing also when we are looking at Badal Sarkar, when we are looking at Pablo Picasso also. When we say that Picasso is great, Picasso has always been accepted. He has not always been accepted. All his life he has had to struggle, and even now, read the popular press things on Picasso. Picasso is a joke. People don't understand Picasso. That's the kind of thing that is always being thrown at us from the newspapers. So Picasso is still not accepted. But well, Picasso is the name, so we accept the name. But try to think, what pictures by Picasso, what paintings by Picasso you have really loved, you have really formed an attachment to? How many? And where are they? So even if we now try to ask ourselves what we have found in Picasso. Similarly, when we are trying to say that Badal Babu is repeating himself, I find it at times very absurd. Badal Babu has done a play called Mitchell, Julius. Badal Babu has done Spartacus. Badal Babu has done Homer. Badal Babu has done this play on the Santal Revolt. They are entirely different. Apart from the fact that they are being done within a certain theatre, which he has accepted. Even that he has broken up again and again. The way people sit in Spartacus, the look that they have at the performance, the look that they have at Julius are different. Even the theatres are different. Even the basic structures of the theatre are different. So would you please, all of us, try to see separately every play and stop saying that it is repeating. What does it repeat? What is repeated, frankly, Chitra? You have seen all these plays.
Yes,
you have
yes.
seen. What is repeated
And
between
not only that,
Spartacus and
another thing
Julius
I
and
want
Roma and...
No, I'll tell you another thing
Kasaragod?
also. I not only see a production, but I love to watch rehearsals and the process of rehearsals. And that is when I felt, that okay if the end result is not liked by people. Because I have watched this group for years. Whenever I come, I watch the rehearsals. Just sit there and watch. And I realize that every time I watch, the response of the actors is getting more and more. They are becoming like one homogeneous body. Now, being an actress, having a good group, myself, I have always felt so jealous. If it's that response, if the way those people's minds react, their bodies react, they can just do like this and they know what it means. That is not there in my group. I mean, that's what I want to achieve. And I think that's good enough. I mean, for a performer, it's very exciting. So what if his play is not liked? What they are achieving, it's like laboratory, The actors' responses, are becoming sharpened and sharpened. So maybe his research work will help somebody else if we don't reject it straight away. I think that's very important. Also,
And
somebody
also-
paving the
also-
way.
Also another point,
Also-
when we talk about repetition, basically we look at the form that, oh, he does it in this form, where audience is sitting all around and he doesn't use any other
Props, etc.
props and this and that. So he is repeating himself. I would like to ask another question, that for all these years, aren't we repeating ourselves, everybody put together in that same proscenium arch, where we use the sets, we use the lights, we use only one frame for the audience, we keep
Entries
the
and exits.
entries and exits, and we are not ready to accept that form as a repetition, nor are we ready to reject that form because it is being repeated. But another form which is being tried out, and possibilities of that form which is being tried out, we want to reject it in a matter of 2 years' time, which I think is again, it is our sort of impatience or our injustice to the entire process. To me, the process is more important. To me, the entire way we go on probing is important, because I personally think all of us at one stage or the other realize the fact that to impress your audience is really very easy. We, by doing it for 2 years, any person who has done theatre for 2 years or films for 2 years, he knows all the tricks and all the gimmicks by which he can very easily impress the people. Now the choice is whether you want to keep on only impressing them, or you want to get involved with your own process, and by which impressing people does no more remain interesting to you. Like I will tell you about our own film, Akrit, which we did. Now, being my first film as a film director, it was actually very easy for me, or probably it would have been necessary also for me, to show how many things I can do as a director and how well I can impress people as a director. And I know all the gimmicks. I know what kind of handheld shots excite people, and my God, how this shot was taken, this kind of a question comes immediately, or those beautiful compositions, beautiful angles, and all those things. I know all that. But it is because of this kind of a process in theatre as a director, which I have gone through. That's why even being a first directorial venture in another medium, which is film. Still, I am no more interested in impressing people that way. Otherwise, I could have done all these things, but if you have seen my film, you would realize that in that film, I have consciously stuck only to very, very simple kind of, I mean, at no stage in my film, a particular composition or a particular camera angle or any of these kind of things become overpowering, become very impressive. The entire film comes to you without making you aware of all these techniques, and which I think is a part of my maturity or the process, whatever I have achieved over all these years in theatre. Now again, even in theatre, I have done all the experimentation, I have done this, that, I have played with the form, I have done this. Now I somewhere don't feel interested merely in trying out those things and all. I
Continued on side B.